We are back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Cardi B sent out a message to her fans, and it looks like she is trying to reunite female rap unity and possibly bring out, a bunch of the older or former queens of female rap on her tour. Okay, it looks like she might be bringing out, people who we consider icons in the female rap genre on her tour, because she had a message that said, "Okay, Barty Gang, the female rap game is built on legends. We are not playing about that. We want your top 10 female rappers of all time. The ones who walked so the rest could run. The ones who shut down every stage and never needed nobody's permission. Drop your queens below." Now, this is in regards to her partnership with FanView or something of that sort. And so with that being said, she was previously partnering with that company to give out free tickets. But now it seems as though she's trying to figure out what female rappers she should bring on stage. Now, she already brought out Gorilla Glue. So far, Gorilla is the only female rapper. A lot of fans feel like she might bring out Lil' Kim, Missy, possibly Ckimiinaj. I highly doubt that, though. But, all the former female rap queens. I personally think she's going to bring out the newer female rappers. I don't think she's going to bring out anybody except maybe Lil' Kim for the older generation of female rappers. Remy Ma, that's a chop. Who else? I don't think she's going to bring out Lauryn Hill. I don't think she can pull that. But I definitely think she might bring out Lil' Kim, but she definitely won't work with Lil' Kim and do a collaboration with her, because, the younger generation of female rappers, they tend to use the older icons, okay? I don't think she really would bring out Missy, because they don't even, ever really acknowledge each other like that. Here and there, but not really. I think Lil' Kim is like the only one that really acknowledges Cardi all the time. I can see her bringing out Megan Thee Stallion, okay, so they can perform WAP. Doja Cat's on her own tour, so she's not going to be able to bring out Doja Cat. It would be lit if she could bring out Nicki Minaj. That would break the internet, but I don't think Nicki going for that, especially when she was talking about Papa Bear. But let me know who you guys think she should bring out. And if you feel like she's trying to create female rap unity, I don't think she posted this herself, because she don't even type like this. It definitely was her team. But I think that they're definitely trying to figure out how they can break the internet for people to tune into her tour. And the only way is if she bring out female rap icons. Okay, maybe she might bring out Iggy Azalea. You never know. I can also see her trying to bring out Doechii, okay? Now, if you guys remember, when it comes to Nicki Minaj, Titanic Records did want Nicki and Cardi B to tour with each other, but I can't see her bringing out Nicki after talking about Papa Bear like that. I don't think that she could do that without a public apology. Now, moving on from that, Megan Thee Stallion is trying to get a collaboration with Tyla. Act 3, she has been teasing. Don't really know if I'm excited for Act 3, but she has been teasing a few collaborations. And there's a lot of speculation that she got a Doechii and Doja Cat collaboration, but allegedly she's trying to work with Tyla also. Let me know how y'all feel about that. I don't think Tyla and Megan would sound good on a song together. I think it would sound off. Even Tyla and Cardi B didn't sound great on the record together. That's why the record flopped. Okay? Tyla got to work with like a Doja Cat, a Doechii, like artists that can do like pop and hip hop records. Megan Thee Stallion really can only do hip hop records. Okay, and there's certain type of hip hop. It's not pop records she can do. All of her pop collaborations never do well. The Dua Lipa collaboration low-key flopped, no shade. Then she had a collaboration with Renee Rapp. That happened, what was that, a few years ago for the Mean Girls soundtrack. She did a few pop collaborations. She did the Ariana Grande remix. That was okay, right? But most of her pop collaborations really don't morph into anything. They're not hits. Usually when a rapper does a pop collaboration or moves into the pop lane, it's a hit. Doja Cat has done it. Nicki has done it. Cardi B did it with Bad Bunny with I Like It. And, you know, she worked with Bruno. Megan Thee Stallion can't do that. She can't do pop records. It just don't suit her that well. So I suggest that since she's going to have a hard time getting male collaborations, what I think she should do is sample some of the OGs, you know, try to sample. I know she sampled Tupac before, but maybe she should sample Lil' Kim if she has not already, because I know she sampled Queen Latifah before. So I think she should just do sample records and call it the day, okay? But the Tyler collaboration, that's going to be chop. The Doja Cat collaboration, that would be a bop. And the Doechii collaboration might possibly be a bop too. Depending on how Doechii is coming, because I feel like Doechii low-key, slowly but surely, is kind of falling off. And I think it's because a lot of men don't like Doechii like that no more, okay? Especially after she says a straight man is a red flag. When she did that, it was kind of over for Doechii, in my opinion. Now, moving on from that, Olandria and Nick got to come to the front of the congregation. Now, Olandria posted a series of pictures from when she was at All-Star Weekend, how she spent her Valentine's Day with Nick, and she had posted Lil Baby's song, Mrs. Trendsetter, with the pictures, okay? So then Lil Baby decided to show love, and he posted some fire emojis under the picture, and here comes Nick, old scrawny weird ass, coming and posting a comment saying I hate Young Boy, which is a Young Boy song where he basically is dissing Lil Baby. Okay, so that's why he commented that. Then Lil Baby decided to clap back. He said, I never heard of her or him. She used my song. I comment on all the girls who use the Mrs. Trendsetter. Thank you to the firewoman who made content to my music, okay? Which I believe, because she did use his song. Now, if she had not used his song and she just posted a picture and he commented fire emojis, then I would have said Nick has a right to clap back. But I felt like Nick was doing too much, okay? And people can say, oh, he was joking. How come that nigga didn't joke with Ace? When Ace said he had a blank transmitted disease and said that the relationship was fake. Where is his jokes or clap back with Ace? You going after Lil Baby when Ace and Taylor have basically dragged you since you've been out the villa. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like with Nick, he was clout chasing a little bit because Lil Baby is a rapper. Okay, and I think that Nick thinks he's hotter than, you know, Ace and Taylor. And then also, I feel like it just looks bad because she did use his song. So you don't want to ruin Olandria's, you know, future relationships in the business by being thirsty and a clout chaser. Okay, Lil Baby probably doesn't even watch Love Island. Do I think he knows who Olandria is? Probably. Okay. But I don't think he really give a fuck about Nick, and I don't think he watched Love Island. I don't think people need to know or need to watch Love Island to know who Nick and Olandria is, okay? But the point of the matter is, I feel like Nick was in the wrong for this because she did use his song. So, like, why are you acting like, you know, he's not allowed to comment if she used his song? And my whole thing with him is that you didn't have no energy for Ace when Ace dragged you in that interview with Complex, okay? You didn't have no energy for Ace, so keep your bap shut, okay? Ace done said your relationship was fake. He done said you had cold sores all around your mouth. He done said this and that about you since he's been out the villa. Keep the jokes and energy towards him, okay? That's how I feel about it, and this is why I feel like Olandria needs to get rid of Nick because he is immature. Okay, that was not called for. That was unnecessary. And it honestly shows signs of a lack of immaturity on Nick's end. Okay? I don't feel like his clapback was that great. Quoting an I Hate Young Boy song from years ago wasn't really that much of a gag, in my opinion. Now, Off the Cheat links up with his former mistress, Jade, who I believe filed criminal charges against Cardi B when she threw those bottles at the two mistresses that were at the strip club. And I believe Cardi B only got like 2 weeks of, I think it was community service or something of that sort. But anyway, he was seen partying with his girlfriend and Jade, his former mistress. And a lot of people are speculating that they are sleeping together again. I'm like, oh my goodness. Off the Cheat just don't care. Well, I mean, he shouldn't care because he is divorcing Cardi B, even though the divorce is not finalized. But my whole thing is, don't let Stephon Diddy see her, because that's Stephon Diddy's type, okay? And you know he already is close with Pre. Pre used to mess with Off the Cheat, so hopefully Stephon Diddy don't try to get with Jade, because allegedly Off the Cheat and Stephon Diddy have swapped women a few times. So let me know how y'all feel about it. It's just getting kind of messy, in my opinion. I'm like, goodness gracious. Now, I'm not mad that he's doing it, because he is technically not in a relationship with Cardi B, but I just feel like it's not a good look, considering that Cardi B should have and could have went to jail because of what she did to Jade, but she didn't. Now, moving on from that, Cardi B also tweeted 5 sold out shows back to back, packed to the brim. Vancouver, y'all better not break my streak. See y'all tomorrow. For now, where the Tim Hortons at? Okay. Now, even though she's saying that she has been selling out back to back, allegedly that's not true according to touring data. There has been videos and photos that have been proven that seats were empty, but allegedly Titanic Records bought those seats, but they didn't have time to give out the tickets. Okay, so maybe they have time in the future to give out the tickets, but they bought the seats last minute. So that's why it looks like it's not sold out. Okay, but technically they bought the seats. They just didn't have nobody to put in them. They forgot to get the seat fillers. So usually seat fillers get the seats that the label pays for. Okay? So let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, moving on from that, there has been some speculation that Beyonce's next single will be called Candy Apple Green. She was wearing green at the Super Bowl, and then some old pictures have resurfaced of her having a similar hairdo wearing all green. I don't know if this was for the Renaissance lookbook, but a lot of people are speculating that green will be the theme for the next album. I feel like Beyonce is not going to outdo Cowboy Carter sales-wise unless she divorces Camel Face. The candy apple green thing, we don't really care about. When is she going to file from divorce from Camel Face? Okay, and I'm not even talking about the Blankstein files. I just feel like because of him, she gets dragged more on social media. So I don't feel like when it comes to like the first week sales for Act 3 is gonna outdo Cowboy Carter, because I think she did like 400,000. So I feel like the only way she's outdoing Act 2 is if she filed for divorce. That's just my opinion. I don't think she's gonna outdo it if she don't. Okay, y'all can say, oh, Beyonce don't care about sales. Well, she gonna care when she start flopping. If she flops, she gonna care. She don't care because she not flopping. But they always care once they start flopping. Okay? They never care when they're on top. But when they're not on top, that's when they care. So, y'all can say, oh, she don't care about sales. Yeah, because she's been winning for so long. But the moment that she start flopping, guess what? She's gonna care. Now, group member Mano from Katseye has decided to temporarily go on hiatus from the group to focus on her own health and well-being. Interesting. Now, a message has went out, and basically what was said, after an open and thoughtful conversations together, We are sharing that Manon will be taking a temporary hiatus from the group activities to focus on her own health and well-being. We fully support this decision. Katseye remains committed to show up for one another and for fans who mean everything to us. The group will continue to schedule activities during this time, and we look forward to being together again when the time is right. Thank you for our econs for your continued love, patience, and understanding. So let me know how y'all feel about it. I'm like, I don't listen to their music like that, so I really don't care. But I thought it was interesting that she's the only person that's going on hiatus. Like, I think something is going on under the table. Something's going on behind the scenes. I don't fully believe this little memo that they trying to post, okay? So I'm definitely going to have to find out what's really going on. But it's not like I was going to stream their music anyway. Never did. But I'm here for the drama. I'm here for the tea. Now, Mano made her own post and said, I want you to hear this from me. I'm healthy. I'm okay. I'm taking care of myself. Thank you for checking in. Sometimes things unfold in ways we don't fully control, but I'm trusting the bigger picture. Thank you for standing by me. I love you endlessly and can't wait to see you again. Okay, so that's what she posted. So let me know how y'all feel about it. I think there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that will eventually get revealed. But anyway, I got some very hot tea on Taylor, Blake Lively, Selena, 50 Cent, and Diddy on Patreon. Link will be in the description. Have a great day.